So we kept you guys waiting long enough. It's our way of saying thanks this Thanksgiving week. Tonight's a big party night. Let's get it started right. Covino owners trying to give back.
Go out in your hometown, judge people night?
To go out in your town and judge people night, right. Like, oh, my God, you're a woman now? People change.
Wow, you got old.
People change.
Anyone that goes to their parents for Thanksgiving, the night before, you go to the local bar, and you're like, wow. People, you never left this town.
So, Chris, you there?
I am. How you guys doing?
What's up, Siri? How are you, man?
Last year, I don't recall the topic, but it's always fun for a children's Christmas item to follow poop knives, butthole tanning. This is the best show on earth.
It is.
Yes, it is.
I don't know how people don't get it.
Thank you, Chris, for, by the way, for being a good pal. But Chris is a guy who's an inventor. This guy...
Did you always know of him as an inventor, like when you were childhood pals growing up?
Chris is just like the ball-busting type of fun guy that I've known since I'm a little kid. Played Little League together, went to school together, and we reunited later in life, and he invented something. And from the minute he talked about this, I was like, yeah, this is a really amazing idea. And Chris, tell everyone the story of Santa's Enchanted Mailbox.
Yeah, years ago, when I have 3 boys at home. When my oldest was about 2 or 3 years old, we used to have this cardboard, flimsy, decorative mailbox that my wife would pull out from storage every Christmas, and I just used to play a little trick on my kid. We would put something in there, like a little drawing, and I would raise the flag and kind of just hide it on him and tell him it magically disappeared. And, it just became something that he really enjoyed doing, and we had a lot of fun with it. Then when my second son, Mason, started playing around with it, and just kept telling my wife, maybe we should try to create something, because it seems to bring them a lot of joy, seeing the magic happen, right in front of them. You have that elf on the shelf where it's really left to the imagination, where this was not. It kind of did something right in front of them, and I have an engineer in the family, and I approached him, and I said, can we kind of come up with a prototype? And, long story short, this has been about 2 or 3 years in the making, and we got it patented and trademarked and had a children's book written. And then I sold the idea to a company called Mr. Christmas out of New York City. I think I called into your show right after that meeting 3 years ago.
Yep.
And we were able to land a long-term deal to get these things mass-produced. And, just kind of rolled the dice, invested some money, and just went with it, and now we have a product on our hand. And
what's crazy about the whole thing is that Chris, much like all of you guys, is just one of my buddies.
I heard he changed his middle name to Kringle. Is that true?
Yes.
Chris Kringle Siri?
Yes, that's true, yes. He was just one of those guys who was a funny, creative guy, but just a guy that had a good job, but he was working a regular good job like everyone else. This is something you just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna really push on this and see what happens. Were you amazed that no one had mailbox disappearing technology patented?
But that's the thing too. I work full time from home. I still do have my job, but I had the luxury of having a lot of free time at home to really do this part time. But yeah, for 2 years I would sit there on the couch with my wife at night watching TV, saying, "How does this not exist?" So we would spend almost every Christmas time just Googling, seeing if it existed. I'm like, how did someone not think of this? You could find every decorative mailbox out there. We didn't invent writing letters to Santa Claus. We just said, wouldn't it be cool if you can have this magic portal where it disappears in front of you? And when we found out it didn't exist, we found an attorney and paid a lot of money to make sure it didn't exist. And once we found out it wasn't out there, we just kind of went for it. And luckily enough, I was able to convince my wife to say, hey, can we use every dollar we have saved for our kids for college into this toy mailbox? But it looks like it's paid off. So it was a risk, but definitely excited. And by the way, you guys have been amazing. I've been talking to you guys about this for years before the product even existed. And the reason why I love doing this with your show, I'm going to give a nice shout out to, for example, Tony Rometta, your friend, a friend of the show. It's posting videos of, I think he bought 3 of them last night, but all of your fans and your Carl's page, everybody's just been nothing but supportive. So I wanted to thank you guys, Covino and Rich, your show, your audience. You guys have been amazing. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, man. And I love seeing the videos that you post of kids, experiencing this. It's really magical. It's really special and sweet to see the joy that this brings. And it works, man. It's great. And I want to know how it feels for you to see this after all those years on the shelves of big department stores.
You go into Walmart and you see your own product bulked up on a shelf.
Yeah, I mean, last year we made 10,000 units and sold them all online, and I felt really good about that. And there were some retail stores that had it, not on a national level, but it was a really good feeling. But when we found out about this Walmart deal, it was surreal. And then until the first moment where I actually walked into a Walmart, because people around the country were sending me photos of it before my local Walmart put it out. Some stores around the country put it out, a few weeks earlier. Walking in there and seeing that in front of me was definitely emotional, and it was exciting and a little surreal. But now that's the exciting part. Now they have to sell, and that's the part that keeps me up at night. We're hearing great things so far. The feedback's been awesome, but it's certainly something where it's stressful. You want to make sure I think it's cool. We think it's cool. You guys have been great supporters of it, but we're still hearing a lot of feedback. People are walking past it, not necessarily knowing that it actually does something.
Well, if you see it,
those Christmas mailboxes anywhere. But sorry, go ahead.
It's a Christmas mailbox. It's called Santa's Enchanted Mailbox. Now, it's not just a plastic decorative mailbox. Your kid writes a letter to Santa. You put it in the mailbox. You raise the little flag. It has the little chime like do-do-do-do-do-do.
You open it up.
Then you open it up, and the technology has the letter disappear into like
to the North Pole,
to the North Pole.
To the
yes,
North Pole, bro.
to a little hatch, so your kids feel as though.
I don't know what hatch you're talking about, Rich. That goes right to Santa.
Right to Santa.
Right to Santa.
So
pal.
what happens is your kid writes a letter to Santa, puts it in the mailbox. You raise the little flag. You open it up. The letter is gone, and your kid sees that their letter has gone to the North Pole. And you see the videos that they post. All the kids are amazed. They love it. It's
what's interesting too.
What we're trying to do is we're really trying to create a new tradition here where you don't just write your one letter. And that's why if you go to our website, sorry for the shameless plug here, but santasenchantedmailbox.com, we have a free illustrated children's book that you can download. And it kind of really just makes this a tradition. You put it out in the beginning of, maybe December 1st. Your kids can write letters. You can actually magically receive things back. We talk about that on our website, how you can use the, let's say, quote-unquote, magic in reverse. So, it's not just about your one letter anymore. You can go down there, you can write a picture, talk about your day. You can have Santa write back. If your kid was naughty, you can have something magically appear. If he was nice, you can just continue to write back and forth all season long. And it's just become another little fun thing.
That's really cool.
It seems like it's taken off. So I really appreciate you guys talking about this.
I love it, man. And now we're going to give a few away.
Yes, I would love to.
All right,
let's do it.
866-969-1969. Guys, we're trying to give back to you and the kids in your life and an opportunity to bring them some joy. 866-969-1969.
We'll do
call in and we'll do some
we'll do some Christmas trivia.
Some Christmas trivia.
We'll give away 2 mailboxes.
We'll
Is that cool, Chris?
It easy. We'll keep it easy for you.
Yeah.
So call now. 866-969-1969. We'll just take the first. We'll take them in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. You give something away, every single phone line lights up. You guys are savages.
It's amazing, right?
Honestly, Chris, the minute you say we're giving something away, every single phone line you see is busy now.
I couldn't even get through to your show to talk about this. Your lines have been busy for the last 20 minutes, so good stuff.
I love it, man.
All right. Any other questions about the mailbox before we take our contestants here? I think, Chris, what kids at all ages, when did you start your kids doing this?
It's really, I'd say your prime age is 2 to maybe 7 years old, but some of the back 9 believers are still enjoying it. But even the kids that don't really comprehend, they love seeing something disappear. So it's a lot of fun. I'd say 2 to 7 years old, perfect range.
Right. And you got to imagine, because we've all heard, if you listen to our show throughout the years, we've all been part of this journey, seeing this product grow. So it's been kind of fun for everybody. It does rely on word of mouth. So if you enjoy it, tell some people about it. Because it is interesting. If you watch Shark Tank, what do they always say? A lot of the promotion money goes into having people explain what it is. A lot of people don't know what it is or how it works, so they walk right by it. So, guys, if you like it, tell someone about it and share the story online, all right? So let's give some more.
I'll say one more quick thing if you don't mind. But, again, everything online and seeing the videos, that's all great. Doing shows like this, even better. But we mass-produce 130,000 of them, and the great news is about half of them are already gone, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet. But it's in 2,000 Walmarts right now nationally. Go pick it up, enjoy it, but don't just buy it and give it to your kid. Post some videos. Be part of the little social media, parade that we have going on, And again, Covino and Rich, I don't know if I'm going to drop right off after this concert, but I can't thank you guys enough. I absolutely love your show and the fact that you guys have been supportive of this from day one. I really can't thank you guys enough.
It's been a great
just
story,
a guy,
man.
a friend of ours that made a cool invention. And to know, guys, it just, a cool product that seems to have picked up steam with honestly, Chris, hard work, and you really pushing this. So let's start with Kyle in Texas. Go to Kyle on line 1.
Kyle.
What's up, bud?
Yes, sir. How are you guys?
We're good, man. And by the way,
Hey,
Chris.
I wanted.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was saying I'm calling in for the trivia deal. I've got 5 kids. This thing sounds amazing.
All right.
Awesome, Kyle.
All right, I'll give you one. Not too hard. In the movie Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase thought he was going to get a huge bonus around the holidays. What did his boss give him instead?
Oh God, guys, it's been so long.
Can I give him a hint?
Guys.
You can give him a hint. Go ahead.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Fruitcake?
Not fruitcake.
I'm just repeating what his uncle said, that's all.
Oh, not fruitcake.
Sorry, Kyle.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Kyle.
moving
Have
on.
a good one,
Okay.
brother. Sorry, buddy.
All right,
We
let's
gotta
go
move on.
to Charlie in Colorado.
What's up, Charlie?
How did he not know Jelly of the Month Club?
Well, you did, Charlie.
Well, you did, Charlie, but you got a different question.
No, really?
No!
You're going to put him on the
I
spot
think
like
we're going
that?
to put him on the spot.
All right,
Gonna
fine.
do that to me.
All right, Charlie,
All right.
I got one for you.
No, Covino's most hated Christmas movie, my most loved Christmas movie, Love Actually. Which action star played the romantic lead in that movie?
I don't know. Ryan Gosling? I don't know. I've
No,
never
no,
seen the movie.
British movie. Come on.
I've never seen that movie.
I think you should give it to him just for that. It's a terrible movie.
Terrible movie.
Covino, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to give Charlie the mailbox? It's up to you, Covino.
If he can answer
Does he have
this
kids?
question.
Does he have kids, or is he just being greedy?
Charlie, do you have kids?
I have 2 granddaughters, and I'd love to. They're 2 years old.
Oh, that sounds very nice.
All right. Then if he can answer this question, because I don't even consider a movie with a porn scene a Christmas movie.
Dude, Love Actually is a great movie. But
worst
go on,
movie.
go on.
All right. In the movie A Christmas Story, you've seen it 1,000
Yeah.
times. What naughty word does Ralphie use to upset his, or what does he say, I should say, to upset his dad when they're changing the tire?
Charlie.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, well, now you
Yeah,
don't
he
deserve
Starts
it.
with
I got my eye shot out with the BB gun. I've gone through that. Come on, I knew the
No,
Jelly of
sorry.
the
Hey,
Month.
Charlie, this is not a charity, my friend. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
Santa's
Sorry,
Enchanted.
Charlie.
Santa's Enchanted Mailbox.com.
Yeah,
and by
that's
the way,
why my nickname's Tuna. Sorry, Charlie.
It is.
hey, by the way, Chris, what's the price point on these bad boys?
At Walmart, because we made an exclusive version of the mailbox just for Walmart, they're $24.97 at Walmart. It is a smaller version, but it comes with pre-addressed envelopes. It's perfect. The website one is the original. It's the 14-inch larger one that resembles an actual size mailbox. That one's about $48. But trust me, I love the Walmart unit. Go and buy that one.
Yep, perfect.
All right, where do you want to go next?
Bob in South Dakota.
Yeah, remember, guys, even if you don't win, you can go and get one.
Yeah,
so,
24
hey, Bob,
bucks.
You're on.
Hey guys.
$5 cheaper than the Elf on the Shelf, by the way.
Yeah, cheaper than Elf on the Shelf. How about that? All right, Bob. In the movie Christmas
Yep, I'm
Story,
with ya.
the lamp had a label on it. What was the label? He thought it was Italian.
Could be anything. It's a major award.
Oh, that's good.
The box was marked Fragile.
Yes.
Or fragile.
There you go.
Thank you, Bob.
Fragile.
In South Dakota, Bob. Hopefully you got kids, grandkids, or nephews or nieces or something.
Kids, yeah, definitely. They'll
Oh,
love
that's
it.
great.
All right,
I'm going to
perfect.
put you on hold. So,
Hold.
Bob, there goes another lucky winner. All
All right, Bob.
Santa's Enchanted Mailbox.
Congrats, Bob.
There you go.
All right.
Yes.
Want to go to Bob? I'm going to put you on hold, okay? Let's go
Okay,
to
thanks, guys.
Jeremy. I thought I put Bob on hold. Did I not put him on hold?
Put Bob on hold.
Oh, shit. I don't want to lose Bob.
Archie, I'll take down Bob's number. Hold on.
Take his number because I don't know.
Covino's
Different
having
phone
trouble with the
system.
phones.
I got it highlighted, and I'm putting it on hold.
He just lost his major award.
No. We're getting it.
All right,
just in
I
case.
got Bob's number. All right, Bob, we'll call you back. Thank you, Bob.
All right, let's go to Jeremy in Houston.
All right, Jeremy, what's up, bud?
Hey, Jeremy, you're on the show.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, buddy.
All right, Santa's Enchanted Mailbox. Our buddy Chris, the creator of this great Christmas toy item for your kids.
Yes, I
Okay,
do. I have 2, 6, and 4.
I got one
Okay.
for you. Speaking of gifts, right?
Yeah.
In the classic Alvin and the Chipmunks song, Alvin wanted what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Man, that is a good one.
Jeremy, come on.
You wanna hit? Sing the first line to him.
Say it again.
Christmas time is here. Time for joy and time for cheer.
Hula hoop.
Oh! There you go, bro.
He still wants
Yeah.
a hula hoop.
Congratulations.
There you go, buddy.
Jeremy, hang on, buddy boy.
Nah,
All right, so
Thank you, man.
that's a good one. Alvin wanted a hula hoop. You get an enchanted mailbox.
By the way, you know what movie came
Hey,
out?
can I announce how people can win other free ones? We actually, if you go to our Facebook page at Santa's Enchanted Mailbox, we give away leading up about 2 or 3 a week just from sharing our videos and posts. So invite your friends to follow our page, share our videos, share our posts, and we randomly draw a winner every single week.
Not
Perfect.
bad. Not bad.
Perfect.
How many more are we giving
I
away?
think
One
that-
more?
yeah, I think we're good.
And we're good?
Yeah.
All right. I want to
If you
give
want
away.
one more, take one more. You
Wanna
guys
do
want
one
to give
more?
away another? I have
Yeah,
more.
let's do one more.
Hey, we're thankful. It's the season to give.
All right.
I'm thankful.
We're
If you
thankful.
know Rich, you guys are the best.
No, you know what? We got the best listeners, man. We really do. They're friends of ours, so if we can give them a little something, make them happy, Chris, we appreciate it, and we appreciate you. Rick, you're on the show. Rick in Wisconsin, you there?
yes, sir.
All right, buddy.
All right, Rick. What movie what movie was number 1 in the box office this week back in the year 2000? And there's 2 hints that might give it away. It starred Jim Carrey, and it was holiday related. It debuted at number 1 this weekend 19 years ago.
Oh, man. It was a liar.
No. Stars Jim Carrey, and it's holiday related.
Holiday.
19 years ago today, it was number 1. It debuted at number 1 19 years ago, Thanksgiving
I can't
weekend.
believe that was 19 years ago.
Right?
Rick, you're going to hate yourself when we tell you.
Yeah.
All right, James in Philly. Sorry, Rick. You can still get one. SantasEnchantedMailbox.com.
James.
Hey, James.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
James, 19 years ago, Jim Carrey opened at number 1 in the box office Thanksgiving weekend with what holiday movie?
It doesn't feel like it was 19 years ago, but is it The Grinch?
It's the fucking Grinch. 19 years
Oh,
ago. Can you believe that?
Fucking Grinch! Wow.
Thanksgiving weekend.
Fucking old.
Thanksgiving weekend, the year 2000, Jim Carrey as the Grinch. That's a classic. 19 years old. And by the way, you
That's
got
great, Nat.
you got yourself a mailbox, James.
Thanks for the bonus round.
Thank you, buddy. All right, James. And thank you, Chris, for chiming in and giving back to some of our listeners. And congrats on all your success with this, man. SantasEnchantedMailbox.com, right?
Yeah, SantasEnchantedMailbox.com. You can also order them right from Walmart's website. I really, really appreciate it. Even if you don't plan on buying the product this year, go to our website and take a look and read the free children's book that we give away. It's a great little compliment to the product. It'll add to the tradition. Thanks a lot. And for the winners, too, I'll get your information. I'll get those mailboxes out to you ASAP. So thanks so much, guys.
Hey, thanks, Chris. And
Thanks,
when,
Chris.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
You
And Christian,
too.
happy Thanksgiving to you, too, Spot.
All right, man.
Later,
Chris,
buddy.
All right. See you guys.
When Chris makes his millions, I want him to remember we just gave him 19 minutes of airtime.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
wanted
when he
to
makes
know.
the millions.
just wanted to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when the millions.
Yeah, when the millions
When
start
the
rolling
millions
in.
are rolling in.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right.
I feel like it's one of those things that we always talk about how, all the friends we've had through elementary school, high school,
Cool
college.
story, yeah.
It's always funny who supports you. And Chris was one of those guys that grew up listening to Howard, loved Howard, and he started listening to us. And we sort of reunited, became friends again. And just to see him, just to see someone I know that's a friend, invent something, follow through, and then see it have some success, and then more success. And then they're talking like, well, it's performing really well early on, much like Elf on the Shelf. I'm like, is this guy going to be Scrooge McDuck or what? I hope for him. He's got 3 kids.
I hope it could take off. I'm sure the inventor of Elf on the Shelf is doing pretty well.
I bet.
Not as good as the Mensch on the bench, but
But still, pretty
still
good.
Pretty good.